Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time here, I'm really glad you clicked on this video. Today we're talking about something that caught millions of people off guard and instantly became a global conversation: TikTok going down. You know that moment when you open an app out of habit, expecting your usual feed, and instead you're met with a loading screen or an error message. Yeah, that moment. Let's talk about why it felt way bigger than just an app glitch. It started quietly. Some people noticed videos weren't loading. Others couldn't refresh their feeds. Then came the comments on other platforms. Is TikTok down for anyone else? And suddenly it became clear this wasn't a personal issue. It was widespread. Users across different countries were experiencing the same thing at the same time. And almost instantly, the internet did what it does best. It reacted. What's fascinating is how fast people moved to other apps to talk about TikTok being down. Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, all buzzing with jokes, frustration, confusion, and memes. Think about that for a second. When one platform goes silent, the conversation doesn't stop, it just migrates. What does that say about how deeply social media is woven into our daily routines? For many people, TikTok isn't just entertainment. It's where they get news updates, discover trends, learn new skills, promote small businesses, or even earn a living. So when the app went down, even temporarily, it disrupted more than boredom. Creators worried about momentum, businesses worried about reach, and regular users suddenly found themselves with a few extra minutes they didn't know how to fill. Have you ever realized how automatic scrolling has become until it's suddenly not available? From a technical point of view, outages like this usually come down to server issues, software bugs, or back-end system failures. These platforms operate on massive infrastructures, and even a small malfunction can ripple across the globe. It's a reminder that no matter how powerful or polished a platform looks, it's still built on systems that can fail. Does knowing that make these platforms feel more human or more fragile? What really stood out during the TikTok outage was the emotional range of reactions. Some people were genuinely annoyed. Others were anxious. Some joked about being forced back into reality. And a surprising number of people admitted they didn't know what to do with themselves without the app. That opens up an interesting question. Are we using social media for connection, distraction, or comfort, or all three? There were also moments of self-awareness. People talked about suddenly having time to clean, read, talk to friends, or just sit with their thoughts. For some, the break felt uncomfortable. For others, it felt refreshing. It's wild how a short outage can reveal habits we don't usually stop to examine. If TikTok were gone for a whole day, or even a week, how do you think your routine would change? Another layer to this situation was how quickly speculation spread. Some users assumed the outage was political. Others blamed bans, hacks, or secret shutdowns. In reality, most outages are technical, not dramatic. But the speed at which theories appeared shows how little trust people sometimes have in big platforms. When something goes wrong, we don't just ask what happened. We ask who's behind it. Why do you think uncertainty online makes people jump to extreme conclusions so quickly? Eventually, service was restored, and things slowly went back to normal. Feeds refreshed, videos loaded, scrolling resumed, but the conversation didn't completely disappear. For many users, the outage lingered as a reminder of how much time and attention is invested in a single app. It also raised questions about balance. Is it healthy for one platform to have such a strong grip on our time? Or is it simply the reality of modern digital life? At the end of the day, TikTok going down wasn't just a tech issue, it was a social moment. It showed how connected we are, how dependent we've become on digital spaces, and how quickly we adapt when they disappear, even briefly. It also reminded us that stepping away from the screen, even unintentionally, can reveal things about ourselves we usually ignore. So let me ask you, when TikTok went down, how did it make you feel? Annoyed? Relieved? Totally unbothered? And if it happened again, would you handle it differently? If you enjoyed this video and found it relatable or thought-provoking, don't forget to give it a like. It really helps the channel grow. Share it with someone who definitely noticed TikTok was down. And subscribe so you don't miss future videos where we break down trending moments and what they say about us. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.